Pokemon has been around for over 25 years, 27 years to be exact, and that is an impressive feat, but those numbers are going to be used for something else today as we get into a topic that I found very fun and very interesting and one I did not see coming, but it really embraces what Pokemon community is all about. Hope you guys are ready for this. It's a different style of content, but we're going to get started with this and explain this unique situation that allowed me to come up with this idea for this video. So hope you guys enjoy it. Let's get right into it. So did you ever think Burger King would be a nice place to talk about Pokemon? I sure didn't cancel it out, but I sure wasn't expecting it. And that's what we're here to talk about, something that happened that I thought was cool. Like I said, embraces the Pokemon community. But as a background, so I've been selling bulk cards just as a way to get people who maybe not going to open up Pokemon cards a chance to do so. So I sell like 100 cards with 5, we get to it, 5 reverse rares, 5 regular non-holo rares, and then 5 holo rares. There's the, don't know where the reverse holos are, I might have to add it here. We got 5 holo rares, and then I guarantee a V or better, and so that's kind of what I've been doing. And so I had a nice guy message me, bought a bunch of them, and gave them out for a birthday party for his kids and their friends. And then recently he reached out saying he wanted more and wanted to know if we can talk about Pokemon over some Burger King. And so I got to meet his kids, talk about things, and it allowed me to understand like maybe a different style of content that I could do right now. And because he had questions about like rarities, what sets were, where cards were, the symbols and everything, and he obviously looked into it. But that's what I decided. I gave him a nice little startup Pokemon Adventure kit with some extra cards I had, extra binders, and so that allowed me to think that like most people in this channel who watch, I probably assume that they know what they're getting into, know what to expect from Pokemon, but just those people that I was able to talk to over some nice Burger King allowed me to think on this, and that is like what are sets, what are rarities, and etc. So that's what we're here today. So these packs are to kind of go through everything involved with Pokemon card opening later on in this video. But today we're just going to talk about where Pokemon was, where it is now, and in between there, and quickly over between there. But as you can see, I'm excited. We got 2 ETBs, a booster box on its way, and we got the 3-pack blisters with the promos. I like the Arcanine, so we're going to get into Scarlet and Violet later on, but this is maybe a good way to introduce Scarlet and Violet and in general Pokemon. So yeah, so Pokemon was released in 1996, and I think it was 99 when it first came to America, or something along those lines. And then it had like holographics, where the chase cards, and then it worked up to different eras. I'll have them on the screen so you can kind of see as I'm talking. I'll go briefly over it. But then you had like the EX era, where you had like the chase cards were no longer just holos, they were like full art looking cards. And then it evolved from there and there to Prime cards. It evolved from there. I think Prime were before EX, now that I'm saying that. Anyway, I don't know the history of it, so that may be a different video. But yeah, they had different, basically the point was over the years, they had different kind of cards that were the chase cards. It started simple as the holos, but yet those weren't simple. They were chased after. Those holo patterns are not matched by any holos that you see now. Like, they're just so much superior. Anyway, so then we fast forward to we have GXs and Vs from the Sword and Shield era, and now we're back to EX right there. Right on EX. It's like the format of what it used to be in the old beginning of era EX, kind of the middle of EX maybe. But anyway, so yeah. So then throughout those years there was different sets released for every single video game that came out. Like blue and yellow, and yellow technically, but blue and red were the main ones for us. Came out with 151 Pokemon in the video game. Base set came along, gave us the card versions, and so on and so forth throughout the different games. So like I said, flash forward to Scarlet and Violet. We got now the Scarlet and Violet set, which will have 15 subsets within it. So I'll kind of show how Sword and Shield divided up as I'm talking as well. Anyway, So now let's get into the structure that's right here. If you want to actually, good tip, if you want to know a lot about the card game, what to expect, what's in a set, get the Elite Trainer box. It's like a box full of like 9 or 8 cards, now with 9 packs of Pokemon for Scarlet and Violet. Comes out with this handbook that tells you what's in the set, and there's a topical guide if you want to pause the video. But there's also like how they evolve, like there's the evolution line, just talks about the game in general. But the main point, if I can remember where that was at the start here, I think maybe it was on, I'll find it. Anyway, it talks about the rarities, and I'll show you the old rarities again. Like I'm gonna use a lot of reference on the screen, but here's how that was made before. But now this is where it's at now. It's a little different. So you have a circle. It means commons. You'll see a lot of those. You'll get a diamond for uncommon, star for rare, and this is where it starts to get different. Like when you can see double stars, it means double rare. Ultra rare is like a grayed out version of the double stars, and then you get into like the good cards. You have illustration rare with 1 star, special illustration with 2, and the best card you can get is hyper rares. And so here's the order of the sets, and so these are going to be, like there's the double rare. Most of these are going to be commons and uncommons, but as we get to the back is when you see the special art rare, illustration rares and stuff like that. So there's the single stars. They're like a different style artwork for some of the cards in the set. Those are double rares, so they're maybe not as rare as the gold stars, but they're still rare nonetheless. Okay, where'd they go? Where's the gold stars? And there you go. There's the double gold stars. So there's some of the like really fancy full artworks. They're really cool, and people that want them. And then you get these gold cards. They actually like literally have gold backgrounds and stuff, and those are the 3 stars. So that's kind of what to expect from opening Pokemon cards with all these sets. It has like 200 or so Pokemon, sometimes less, sometimes more. But the set is called Scarlet and Violet, and actually they announced the second step for us. It's going to be Scarlet and Violet, and then it'll say Paldea Evolved. So it's like a subset or another set within the Scarlet and Violet. So yeah, that was kind of a quick briefing of that. So we'll get into packs and kind of show you how it is, how Sword and Shield was at least. Then we'll get into Scarlet and Violet next week. So I hope that was useful. If you guys need to share that with others, please do. I don't know very many people until recently about who actually would need to know this, and I'm always just assume people knew. So it was kind of a nice experience to talk to some kids and teach them about Pokemon, let them open some packs and experience it. Oh, that reminds me. I have to find it. So I gave them a pack of Silver Tempest, and in my mind I was like, he's gonna pull something good for his first pack, and little did you know what he would pull. And have to move it over to Silver Tempest, but he is like opening his first pack, and in my mind it's like he's gonna pull something crazy, and so he did pull this. The leftovers of a Silver Tempest box, pulled the unknown alternate art, and what made the day even better is since he was young, he maybe didn't understand fully what it was, and his dad's like, maybe this is a good opportunity for you to learn how to trade, and so we traded, and he was happy with it. I was happy with it because he was happy with it because he got to do a trade, and so I thought it was just a fun experience. They really braced how Pokemon really is and the community that it comes with it. So I thought that was fun and exciting to see that his first pack was an alternate art unknown. So with that mentioning, maybe we have luck to get an alternate art Lugia out of these packs. Comes from the Quaxley box we opened before. Don't have the Fuecoco one, still looking on the hunt for that. But we're going to get into, maybe hold off, and we want to get into Scarlet and Violet. Alright. So, another thing we can do is Scarlet and Violet doesn't have a card trick, so you can go straight through a pack. But with card tricks, they usually go 1, 2, 3, 4, different between each sets. But with lately there's been 4. Puts the very rare card on the back. So you have the commons and stuff up front. And there's Sandygast, the Elgyem, Zubat, and we got a reverse holo, which is a nice pattern around the border instead of the actual Pokemon area. And then there's the holo to represent that for Crocodile. And so that was just a star for a rarity, which is on the back, but you can get like V's and stuff. Alright, this is like pack. I lose track. We're on a hunt for Charizard, counting how many packs it's gonna take. We'll have to get an official video going out to like set the goals, but I'll have the counter on for this particular pack. 4 to the front brings the energy, and the rare card to the back. Open a lot of these, but I'm excited to get into more because I love Brilliant Stars. Let me know what your guys' favorite set is. So there's just a regular uncommon reverse holo. Sometimes they can be rare reverses, and there's a version of the non-holo rares. Alright, don't know if I showed this off, but there's the Quaxly code card if you want that. Get another Brilliant Stars. We're kind of Charizard hunting when it wasn't the focus of the video. It's kind of nice. Maybe we can pull something good with the luck of that unknown. Alright, here we go. Mental Energy, Roseanne's back up, Ultra Ball, Vibrava, Sneasel, Corvish, Magmar, Spiritomb, Burmy, Torkoal. Oh, looks like we might have something. Just a regular Luminion V, but that is still a good hit. One of the better hits you can hit, besides there's only a couple rarities, like full arts. In this case, like double rares. Special illustration rares would be what would be better than that in the Scarlet and Violet series. Alrighty, last pack, last chance to get Lugia alternate art. Not last chance, hopefully we get Silver Tempest in the near future. Fire Energy, Lopunny, Serena, Regenerative Energy, Stunfisk, Vulpix, Snorunt, Fletchling, Ferroseed. Oh, very nice Sneasel. There was a card we had not yet received. And an Arcanine. So pretty good hits. 2 of them from this box, which is pretty good for how many packs there is. But anyway, guys, that's kind of this video that I had. It was a little different. Still had a normal Pokemon card opening at the end. But if that was useful, please share it with others that you may know that are needing to know how Pokemon works. But I do have some more announcements that I wanted to include with this, but it's a little longer since I had to find that unknown. So anyway, we'll get to those details later. Just turn until next Wednesday. We're going to have a battle with Sheev with Scarlet and Violet. And anyway, hope you guys have a good one. We will see you next time.